have it. Here's another target. The Slime Flat Protector Tube Liner from Slime. This is claimed to be lighter, stronger, and stops flats. And it has on the picture here, this is pretty dusty because it's been sitting in my back patio for a while. I'm going to open it right now. Try to show you. Don't fall out right away. It shows it protects against nails, splinters, glass, anything that a tire tube will encounter out in the elements. It will protect against. So will it stop a 177? Let's find out. So I've set it up against that block. It's right there, right up against it. I have the tape over because it is kind of oily coated material that it won't stick to the tape very well, so I put the tape over it. Tape won't make much of a difference against it. So let's find out how well will it stop the 177 Champ Crossman Power Shot Penetrator and the runner-up, the Gamo Airstar. Back at the bench again. So right off the bat, you can see the entry points right there. Not very, not very defined, but they're there. And look in the back, there's no exit damage there, so that tells me it didn't go through all of the clay, but we have been fooled before by that Crossman Power Shot Penetrator. So here we go. Looks like has properties kind of like that of Lexan. I don't know exactly what this stuff is made out of. I don't know if it's polycarbonate or what, but it is definitely a plastic. Right there, like I said, it shares properties to that of the polycarbonate, as in you don't see much of the damage on there, just a small little prick. But you could definitely tell right up here was that power shot, right up there, power shot. There was the Airstar. I could just tell from those 6 symmetrical cuts. I can see it from here. You can't see it from there because the camera's not that great. But there, that wider damage, that is definitely from the lead pellet. So let's see. Huh. Interesting. There you have it. There's lead pellet and the Gamo Airstar. There's the Airstar. It made it through to the red brick. Here is that Benjamin hollow point. That's a hollow point. And I don't see any damage from that power shot red. Was the power shot red stopped? Let me open this bastard up and find out what happened. It's not in here. And the travel of the power shot red looks like it geared up. It hit and it went in an upward motion and exited right there. That's where it went out. Actually, no, it didn't. I was wrong. It it maneuvered around inside of this clay. It's very crazy, the damage done to this, because you can clearly see the damage from the lead pellet, and you can clearly see the damage from the Airstar. But there was just a track right here and some deformation down there, and it started off up here and ended up down here. So it curved around inside the clay, and for the most part, the Sabo stayed together with the stud and made it to the back of this clay block. Did not make it to the red like the other ones did, but I'm guessing that it has a lot to do with the Sabo staying with the stud. It just barely shook loose. It looks like it just barely shook loose around the end. The sable stayed with the stud, so all that drag just slowed it down and caused all that damage. But the fact that the sable also made it through this is very impressive, actually. So there you have it. It won't stop a lead pellet. It won't stop an alloy pellet. So, will this make good armor? Maybe for airsoft. So, I tried this again with multiple layers, as you can see, and right in there you can actually see some of the pellets already stuck in this. It didn't go through all of these. We're gonna open this up and take a look at which one went the furthest. Shot 3 different pellets at this bastard. 3 different pellets. The first and second place winner of the alloy pellet test. And a random lead pellet. The random lead pellet, I can already see it right here. I shot that red fire, the Gamo red fire pellet at it. And that hit right here. And it went through it went through 1 layer. That's why I wound up after the first one. That 1 layer and dented the second one. Not bad. I guess this is good for stopping something. It is a hollow point pellet, after all. Let's see, I'll just start peeling back right here. You can already see the Gamo Air Star pellet right there. It's lodged between 3 different ones. So it went through 2 completely, broke through 3 of them, lodged itself in between 3 of them, and penetrated. It still broke into, actually fused 2 of them together, the 2 ones following. So the total of 7 of these layers of the slime product, the tire lining, and the Crosman Power Shot Red went through 7 and lodged itself in numbers 8 and 9, and still did damage on 10 and 11. So it went through 11 layers. So this is pretty much the same consistency as those bottle caps that I shot, because the Crosman Power Shot Red went through 11 of these and dented the last one, the 11th one. So has the same consistency, but if in order to stop a pellet of that with that power, you need 11 of these. So it's pretty ridiculous in regards to what kind of padding you would need on a bike, or even on, if you want to do some makeshift armor. So there you have it. Crosman Power Shot Red still came out on top, and it gave me a better look at the test with that we did with polymer, with the what's that polymer called? With that polycarbonate. When we shot it, the winner was the Gamo Air Star, and it was the winner because it went through and went furthest past all that padding, that foam padding behind it. The Power Shot Red got second place because it went the second furthest into that foam padding, and I think it tumbled. I think that was what stopped it. It tumbled, went sideways, keyholed, and through a couple of the bits of foam padding, but the Air Star stayed straight. And the Air Star is such a hassle to get out of these things, out of anything really. It has been the #1 in being stuck in any of the products that I've shot. So, especially anything involving polycarbonate or anything like polycarbonate, because it just seals right back up. So it's stuck in there. I had to break the skirt or cut to the material. It's stuck in there. Alright. I hope you enjoyed that. like, and subscribe.
Sideways, go gang some.